Hello, good afternoon and welcome to our lunchtime news bulletin here on MTV Sports with News First. I'm Shine Jurangpati, your news anchor. Let's start off with a look at their headlines. 8 years on since the devastating tsunami, memorials held island-wide. 89,000 families affected by the inclement weather. And on sports, Kumar Sangakkara reaches the 10,000 runs mark in Test cricket. Now for those stories in detail. Well, nobody could forget the 45,000 Sri Lankan lives that were lost by the devastating tsunami in 2004. Where candles were lit in memory of those who died when a 90-ton train was caught in the tsunami in Paralia. The train to Paralia today reached the Paralia station at the exact time that the ill-fated train was due to reach Paralia in 2004. Minister of Transport Kumara Velgama travelled in this train today to commemorate the lives which were lost by the tsunami. Minister of Transport Kumara Velgama laid floral tributes at the tsunami memorial which was erected in Paralia. The Department of Meteorology says that many parts of the island will experience intermittent showers today as well. The department added that torrential rains too can be experienced. Now the Disaster Management Center says that 327,552 persons from 89,161 families have been affected by the floods. 4,019 houses were completely destroyed by the inclement weather, while 8,285 houses were partially damaged. The Menan District Secretariat said that with the rising water levels of the Malwatha Oya, the threat of floods remains in the district. He said that the flow of flood water from the Anuradhapura and Vavuniya districts through Mena is aggravating the problem. This is the manner in which residents of Mena gathered at temporary shelters due to the rising flood waters. Dry rations were distributed to the locals who gathered at the welfare camps in Vavuniya by the Vavuniya District Secretary Bandula Haris Chandra. The group comprises of 3,791 persons from Vavuniya, Vavuniya South and Chettikulam. They are housed at 22 camps. Minister of Agrarian Services and Wildlife S.M. Chandrasena inspected the tanks in Vavuniya that were damaged by floods. The minister said that around 11 tanks island-wide have been damaged by the floods. Minister Chandrasena added that he had given instructions for the immediate repair works on the tanks. Meanwhile, red rains were reported from the Alutwala area in Ambalantota last night. Now, our correspondent said that the rain was experienced at around 10:30 last night.
These are visuals captured from the Puranananda Ramavihara in Alutwala. Red rains were reported from the same area on the 18th of this month as well. Our correspondent noted that following 15 minutes of red rain, normal showers were experienced. Meanwhile, yellow rains were experienced in the Track 9 area in Madargiriya yesterday.
Investigations have commenced into the incident where a woman was hacked to death in Bohitia in Hattara, Monoragala.
The victim was 53-year-old K.M. Karunawati, a resident from the area. The police said that she was at the house with her mentally ill daughter at the time of the incident. The report issued by the police media unit indicates that the murder was committed by her daughter when the victim was giving her daughter medication. The husband of the victim had made this statement to the police. The police said that the suspect had fled the house after the incident.
In other local news, a number of patients that have been admitted to the General Hospital following accidents that took place on Christmas Day has reduced by 31% in comparison to last year. The director of the emergency unit of the National Hospital, Dr. Prasad Aryavanka, said that 88 persons were admitted to the hospital with injuries this year. Now, he added that last year 145 patients were given in-house treatment. Moving on to other local news, the Railways Control Room says that there will be a delay in train services along main railway lines and the Putlam railway line due to a signalling error. A spokesperson from the railway control room said that the signalling error had occurred along the Ragama-Nigambo and Ragama-Pallepola railway line. The railway control room also said that 2 teams have been dispatched to the locations to restore the situation. In cricket news, former Sri Lankan Test captain Kumar Sangakkara reached the 10,000 run milestone today. Now, Sangakkara achieved this feat during the ongoing Boxing Day Test against Australia. Batting first, Sri Lanka posted 156 runs in their first innings. Now, batting in their first innings, Australia were 142 for the loss of 3 wickets a short while ago.
Sri Lanka won the toss and opted to bat first. The Australian bowling attack managed to whip through the Lankan lineup as they bagged 3 wickets within 37 runs. Dimuth Karunaratne was the first to fall as he was dismissed by Jackson Bird for 5 runs. Tilakratne Dilishan was the next to fall as he fell victim to Mitchell Johnson for 11 runs. Skipper Mahela Jayawardena was the next Lankan to fall as he was dismissed by Peter Siddle for 3 runs. Kumar Sangakkara then went on to achieve another milestone in his Test career by reaching 10,000 Test runs. Sangakkara was incidentally the second Sri Lankan as well as the 11th cricketer to achieve such a feat. Sangakkara scored his 41st Test half-century later on. However, as the rest of the Lankan lineup crumbled, Sri Lanka were bowled out for 156 runs in 43.4 overs. Mitchell Johnson bagged 4 wickets for 63 runs for Australia.
In more cricket news, New Zealand and Auckland left-arm seamer Mitchell McClenaghan will stay back in South Africa for the 2-match Test series starting on the 2nd of next month. Now, he replaces Tim Southee, who was ruled out last week due to a thumb injury.
McClenaghan, aged 26, played the 2 2020 internationals on the Cowan Tour, picking up a wicket in each game. New Zealand coach Mike Hesson said with Tim Southee's injury and Mark Gillespie being unavailable due to injury, they have taken the opportunity to add Mitchell McClenaghan to the Test squad for the 2-match series against South Africa. He also said that Mitchell is a talented and exciting young fast bowler who has the ability to unsettle batsmen with his pace and bounce. They are confident if the opportunity arises during the tour, he will perform well during the Test series. McClenaghan has played 26 first-class matches, collecting 76 wickets at 39.03.
And that wraps up Lunchtime News here on MTV Sports. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Shanjarang Pati. Goodbye and take care.